Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons with the comic book community. How's everyone doing?
I'm okay. How you doing?
Living the dream, baby. Living the
Living.
dream.
Like,
Dream just happens to have a lot of fire in it.
It's fine.
it's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Things go.
This is fine.
You're
Sit
not
here,
in
play
danger.
D&D, and pretend that the world is not on fire.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Speaking of the antithesis to fire, we're playing Rime of the Frostmaiden, which is very chilly and snowy. And we left you guys off last week. You had followed some invisible dwarves to a hidden outpost at the foot of the cairn. And you were exploring. You fought an ogre zombie, and you found an underground passage that led you to the tower that you saw from the outside, and you were just shot with a crossbow bolt. Whoever, I forget who was.
Here's Tickles.
Tickles was climbing the ladder and opened the hatch and got promptly shot by a crossbow bolt. So I'm going to need everyone to start this week's adventure by rolling initiative.
You ready?
Yep.
16.
17.
12.
11.
11.
My dexterity is +1.
My dexterity is +3.
I lost.
Okie dokie. So, Doc, you're going to be first up in the order. You are still at the bottom of the ladder. What would you like to do?
I probably saw him and or heard him get shot, but I
I'm assuming so, yeah.
assume I cannot see anything or have any way of getting upstairs, do I?
As far as you can see, this ladder is the only way up. You can certainly try to climb it and climb over Tickles if you wish to do that.
Tickles is flat.
I'm going to make you make an acrobatics check or something, but athletics probably.
I'll go ahead and try.
What's that?
I said I'll go ahead and try that.
All right.
Good athletics.
Yes, please.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, okay. You climb up this ladder, and when you reach Tickles' undercarriage, you kind of just use his shoulders as extra rungs, and you hoist yourself up, and you are now in the room with this dwarf.
Okay.
I'm just glad you didn't use my testicles to pull yourself up. I just want to
Sort of swing up.
Yeah.
When he said undercarriage, I was like, well, hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Hey. Ooh.
I'll ask him what their deal is in Dwarvish.
In Dwarvish?
Yeah.
He responds and says, who are you to come into our lair and ask questions?
You shot us before we came in here, and we were sent after the stolen goods.
I know nothing of stolen goods.
Okay. Does this mean we're going to do this the hard way?
He trains his crossbow on you and he says, I suppose that is the way.
Okay. This is the way. Attack with the Warhammer, and that'll be a 13 to hit.
We'll miss.
All right. That'll be my turn.
All right. Dild.
Well, I guess I have to climb up. Is the ladder clear now?
Tickles is still at the top.
Oh, I thought he got like pushed up and in. Okay.
No. Doc climbed over him to get into the...
Yeah, I don't know that my dexterity or strength are ever going to be able to let me accomplish that. So
No, I will say this. You have line of sight to the dwarf up in this room.
Really?
Because, well, it's a trap door in the floor. that you're climbing up through.
Okay.
But if you shoot a spell and miss, you are going to hit Tickles. That's the deal.
It's not a deal breaker.
I'm sure it's not. I'm just letting you know what I'm allowing you to do, so it's not everyone just down at the bottom of this ladder waiting.
I mean, I appreciate that. That's very helpful. Yeah, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll hold my action. I'm not blocking anybody where I am, right?
No. The bottom of this is wide enough for a couple people to walk by each other. So you may hold your action. So next in the order would be Gish.
Let's see. Would I be able to do the same climb? Like,
You can
I forgot
certainly
where I'm
try
at
it.
in the. Okay, well, I'll do my action to try and climb up then,
Okay. I need you to
or
make
up and over, I guess.
an athletics check for me, please.
It is a 14.
Okay, with a 14, you are able to kind of get up on top of Tickles on his back, but you can't quite hoist yourself all the way up. So you're basically almost in the room, but you're still not there. So you could, if you have a one-handed range weapon, you could try to attack with that. Otherwise, or you can,
Well, I'll just use my bonus action to say, inspiration I will deal, Doc. You need to heal. And you get a die of inspiration.
All right.
It's a D6 if you forgot.
All right. So you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is the dwarf, who is going to shoot you with his crossbow, or try to at least.
You as in me?
No, you as in Doc. Sorry.
Okay.
I was guessing.
15.
Miss.
Okay. That's all he can do, I guess. Gray.
So I'm assuming now with Gish on Tickle's back that I can't see crap from the bottom of the ladder. Nor
Correct.
can I try to climb by them.
Correct.
So
But you
I'm
can-
going to hold my action.
Yeah, because Tickles is up next. So Tickles.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get
Tickles
out.
with someone on his back.
All right, I need you to make a strength check for me.
I'm like, it's
Back over
okay.
time. Well, that's a 22.
Oh yeah, you hoist yourself up real nice and easy into this room with Gish on your back.
Now I'm assuming he's above us, right? Or he's.
Well, you
Where-
are now
You're
in
now
the room with him.
Oh, so this dwarf is in. It's not like he's looking down from. Oh, okay, I was
He
confused.
was looking down at you when you were on the ladder, but you hoisted yourself up into the room that he is in with Gish on your back.
Right, I'm not gonna go rage. I'm just gonna hit him.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna reckless attack. Okay. I'm gonna read it. Starting level 2, you throw aside your concern defense when you make the first attack a turn. Doing gives you advantage on melee weapons attack rolls.
But then I get advantage against you, right?
Right. Well, that's like a 23.
Yeah, oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. So my attack is. So that's no. No. That's a 10.
10.
Not 10. Yeah, 10. Yeah.
What'd you roll?
5.
You have +5 to your damage.
Well, isn't that plus strength plus I have my advantage of
The reckless.
yeah.
I don't think reckless.
You
doesn't
weren't
give you-
raging,
No.
so you don't
Oh,
get
okay.
your +2.
So I don't do that. All right. So I
That's
I apologize, and that's an 8.
Okay, no problem. So I want to make sure we're on the same page.
No, I want to make sure I'm doing it right too.
Is that it?
I don't get an extra bonus or anything like that. So
Okay. Then we'll circle back to Dild, who held his action.
All right, I'm gonna. Do I have line of sight now that there's only one ladder person?
Yes, but it is. I would say it's partial cover. So
Disadvantage.
yeah.
Is what you're saying. Okay. Then I will. Good luck. Yeah, I'm gonna hit our healer. All right, I'll throw a fire bolt and see what I can do.
You aren't the miss and hit him is not in effect anymore.
Oh well, then maybe I won't. No, I'm just kidding.
He climbed up the ladder.
No, I mean, but I might hit Gish, right?
No, Gish is on Tickle's back.
Oh, he carried him with him. Oh,
Yes.
okay, got it. Nice. All right. Well, I rolled a 20, but with my disadvantage, I got the 14. So 14 to hit.
No, that misses.
All right, draft. Well, then there you go. That's it.
And circle back to Gray.
So with everyone in the room, like I assume you gave him I have line of sight, but with disadvantage. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
here?
Yep. Or you can climb the ladder now because it's clear.
Well, no, I can't because
because you held your action, so you don't
Yeah.
get movement.
So yeah, I don't have movement. So, Eldritch Blast, and that is 18.
That'll hit.
Say, 9 force damage.
Okay. All right. That it?
That's it.
All right. Back to the top of the order with Doc.
I will swing away again, I guess. And an 8 won't hit.
No, it certainly will not.
So that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Back to Dild again.
All right, can I climb the ladder? There's no one on it now, right?
There's no one on the ladder, correct?
All right, so I will go all the way up to the top. And then hopefully have a better shot at a firebolt on this guy.
Okay.
No disadvantage this time.
Correct.
That's going to be a 15, so not a whole lot better.
Yes, does not hit.
Poop. But at least I joined you guys.
Next up is Gish. You are on Tickles' back.
Yeah. Would I be able to get off his back and go up to the dwarf?
Yeah, I mean, I would say you'd use some movement to get off of his back, but
Yeah.
it's the room itself is only like 15 by 15. So
Okay. Well, we can say I use all my movement to get off his back and go to the dwarf, and I'm going to slash him with a rapier.
okay.
And that is 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And that will be 11 damage piercing. And I shout out a good huzzah!
Okay. He's looking rough.
And then that ends my turn then.
Okay. Next is the dwarf's turn, and he is going to attack Gish, since you're the only one actually. Well, no, Doc. I guess you're engaged in combat with him as well. So yeah, he's going to keep attacking Doc. He's going to attack you with his war pick. That's probably not going to do it. That's a 10.
Nope.
All right. Gray.
All right, so now there's 3 of them engaged in combat. I'm assuming that I have to come up the ladder now at this point to get a shot, since they've kind of surrounded
Yeah,
him.
he's kind of surrounded for sure.
So, how tall is the ladder?
20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna climb to the top of the ladder and then move like where I try to get where I have like around the side of the room, not like to engage him directly, but just where I have a line of
Yeah.
sight.
Okay.
And we'll just Eldritch Blast him again. And I'm gonna guess 14 misses, doesn't it?
14 does miss. Tickles.
Okay, so that wrestle attack was one-time shot, right?
You can do it again. You can do it every turn.
Oh, I can. Well, do it again.
There's just a drawback to it.
Yeah, I know that you get shot on it. Go. Yeah. That's a 17.
17 does hit.
Sweet. Oh, that just rolls. Yeah, that's like a 9.
Oh, only 9 damage. Yeah, you kill him. He was very beat up at that point. Yeah, you smack him good, and he just blood splatters everywhere, and he flops down to the ground.
Wait.
I'm so glad I helped.
So
It's his rest now.
I'm gonna
Rock
immediately
swinging away.
case this room. What do I see?
This room is, besides this dead body, completely empty.
Is this the only room in this little space? Is there steps
You
going
can-
further up? Is there?
Nope. There are arrow slits on all sides of this small tower, but it's just like 15 by 15 room with a ladder going down.
Is there anything on him?
You're welcome to try to search him.
Okay, I'll search him. 16.
Yeah, pretty much the same set of gear that you've seen on the other ones you killed: a dwarf-sized scale mail, a shield, a war pick, a javelin, and except this guy has a heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Anybody need a heavy crossbow?
You know, if there's only one way out or in, perhaps we could rest here?
You can try.
Well, I don't know. The group didn't answer.
Well, I'm trying to. I don't know if I really need to.
I didn't get the
Everybody
sense. Sorry.
I guess other people are hurt and stuff.
Well,
I'm injured, but nothing bad.
Yeah, I have been injured, but I've healed enough that I'm no longer bloody for sure.
I'm almost half dead.
I've been injured, but I'm also completely out of any kind of spells to help out with that.
I was assuming we were near the end of this quest, so that was me. You never know.
So just to remind you, the room just give you a refresher of what the layout of this place is and what you've seen so far. The room you entered in was a large hall, like entrance hall. You took the path to the right, which was a series of rooms that led you to this tunnel in this tower. But back in the main room, there were still 2 other directions you did not try to go.
Right.
And we found out of the 3 or 4 things we needed to find, we only found the goats, right?
Yeah.
Correct. We have not seen the lantern or the
Pearls.
pearls, or the pearl necklace.
I'll try to take a nap because, like I said, I'm like almost half dead.
Are we worried that if we just like sleep for a bunch, that the remaining guys are going to find the goats and be like, "We got to get out of here with these goats"?
Yeah.
And then take
Perhaps
off
a
with our-
short rest.
I mean, you
Or
did
come looking
leave a
for
number
us.
of corpses in the
Yeah, I
main
was gonna
room
say
as well.
like we haven't exactly like it's not like no one's gonna be able to know that we're here.
Right.
We've kind of killed and left dead bodies all in the middle of the entrance.
It's true.
All right, let's go. I mean, it is what it is.
So you're
I
gonna
guess-
climb back down the ladder and keep exploring.
I guess so.
All right. You climb back down the ladder, which leads you to the tunnel underground. I assume you're just going all the way back to the main room.
Remind us, there was stuff we seen in a couple of these rooms.
Yeah. So the room that connected this tower to the tunnel was an armory that had a number of copies of the kind of outfit that these dwarves seem to have: the scale mail, the shields, the war picks, the javelins.
How many copies do we see here?
Um,
Well, that wouldn't really tell you how many people are in here.
Well, it would tell you how many people they're trying to equip.
Well, I mean,
in the previous room, there were 2 sets of scale mail, 2 shields, 3 war picks, 9 javelins, 2 climbers kits, and 4 mess kits.
Okay. Do we all take a climber's kit, or did we already have climber's kits? I forget what we bought
I
before.
don't
We
remember
didn't
what.
have any, but there's only 2 there, I think. I forgot who grabbed them.
I got one, so I don't know if I can't remember if I bought it or I took it.
Okay.
And then the room before that, leading the one that's connected to the main room, was a large, nearly empty room. Snow has drifted into the corners and frost covers the stone walls. 3 barred openings overlook a snow-covered grounds. So that's one of the rooms that had the kind of the peak hole with the bars that you could see outside from.
Okay.
But nothing really in that room other than snow.
Okay.
And then getting back to the main room, you have from looking from the entrance, the main entrance, you went right. There is a path to the left and there's a path straight.
Well, what are we thinking?
And just as a reminder, one of the dwarves that you fought last time turned invisible, and John Benny Hill ran into him.
That's right. He was trying to go straight.
He was trying to go straight.
Yeah.
So I don't. That may mean something. That may not. I've just given you all of the information.
We did
Trying to get
inspect him.
reinforcements.
Yeah.
He probably went straight. So,
We did inspect him and didn't see anything on him, right?
yeah.
None of the dwarves have had anything special yet.
So what are we thinking?
I'd say that's probably the way.
Let's go. That is the way.
Do we go left, clear it first, or go straight?
That'll work too.
Doesn't
Well-
matter.
Oh, if we haven't done it yet, I'd like to set the ogre on. Wait, no, those are trolls. Never mind. It's going to set him on fire and then realized didn't have to.
But he was already undead. So
Right. So you guys want to go straight where the invisible dwarf went, or you guys want to go left?
Why don't we go left and make
All
sure
right,
it's
let's go left. I'm game to go left.
going to the left, I guess.
everything led us to go straight. Let's go the opposite direction.
There you go.
Or save it for last, right?
Okay. Sorry. 1 second. Okay.
So if nobody else took it, I did take the other climber's kit. So
If no one else has one in their inventory, that is perfectly fine.
Okay.
Okay, so you were going to the left.
Mhm.
Sure.
Okay, this chamber appears to be a cell block lined with stone doors that have small barred windows set into them at dwarf eyes height. Snow and wind enter the room through a barred window in the northeast corner that looks out towards the snow-covered bunker that guards the main entrance. So there are, as you walk in, 3 cells along the west wall, so that would be to your right from where you entered, and then straight across from you there are 5 cells.
Okay. Is there
Any
anything
occupants?
in these cells?
The only way to see in them is just are small barred windows, so you can't really see from just walking into the room.
Okay. Who's short enough to look in?
I mean,
we can all
anybody, you
hopefully
can
bend
kneel
down.
down.
Well, I don't know that Dild and I have to kneel down, or Doc for that matter. I
Right.
think we're all like, might have to bounce up just a little bit.
I should be just about the right height, I think, from the sound.
I'm gonna have to put Dild on my shoulders.
All right. Well,
Muppet Man.
Okay, I'll go and look in the first one.
Are you looking to the one straight ahead or the one to the right?
Which one would I have to pass the ones on the right to get to the one straight ahead?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll look into the one to the right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll let him do that, but then I want to do a perception check of just if I hear anything after he does that, since he already said he was going to look in that first one.
Okay, you look in the first one and it appears to be empty.
My perception is a 19.
Okay, yeah, you hear definitely some noise coming from the cells at the south, or straight across from you.
Straight across. Okay.
But there's 5 cells over there, and you definitely hear some kind of shuffling, or kind of some light moaning or something. But
does this room look like a dead end, or?
no, there is another door on the wall with the 3 cells.
Okay. So there is another way out of this room. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just keep on working my way down those doors towards the ones that are in front. Yes.
Okay. Both of the cells on the right-hand wall are both empty. So all the ones on your right, the 3 on your right, have been empty so far.
Do I see any like keys or nothing in this room? Like nothing, like a hanger with keys. Nothing in here to like potentially open these doors.
No, but
not that I necessarily want to, but I'm just
right.
curious.
Yeah, no, you don't see anything just out in the open for sure.
Can I do an investigation check as he's walking along?
Sure. What are you investigating specifically?
To see if I see anything like that might open the doors or anything like that.
Okay.
15. No, 14. Sorry. Investigation is plus 0. I looked at the plus 1 that was below it. So 14.
So you don't see any keys or any way to open the doors, but as you're kind of examining one of the empty doors on the right, you're able to just open that one.
Okay. And what do I see if I open it? What happens?
It looks like an empty cell.
Okay.
Any piles or anything in there? Maybe something.
No, I mean there's just like some hay or something, some straw for someone to sleep on. Nothing especially luxurious or noteworthy.
Can I search the hay or the whatever is there?
Yeah, I mean go ahead. Make an investigation check.
Investigation, there it is. 5.
Well, I was gonna say don't find shit, but you actually do find some shit.
Shit.
He's good at that.
But nothing of note or interest.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Doc still looking in cells.
I'll still head on to the one straight in front of me, I guess.
Okay. You look in the first cell on the south wall, and you see what looks to be a humanoid facing away from you. And it's kind of just like trembling and shuffling a bit.
Does it look undead? Since they
Yeah,
already had
I'll do
one
it.
undead creature in a cage.
I'll point, I'll just sort of point that there's something in here to everybody else.
I'd like to bend over because I can do that and look inside and see if I can perceive what kind of humanoid this is based on the outline and shadows and whatever.
Sure.
That is dirty 20.
Yeah, from the back, this thing. Oh, lost somebody. From the back, it looks like a human, but there is something a little off about its silhouette. There seems to be some growths or something on it.
So it's probably like a zombie.
Well, I mentioned that to them and go, before we decide, should we open this, could we?
When you say that, it turns around and you see that it is or was a human, but it is now clearly covered in fungal spores
Oh,
and
nice.
growths. And you say that, and it kind of charges at the door. And when it does, all of the other ones pop open, and 5 of these mushroom people are in the room and look very angry, and we need to roll initiative.
Fuck.
It's a spore boy.
He's just a spore boy.
Initiative +1.
Okay. Dill, what'd you roll?
I got a 19.
Doc.
17.
Gish.
15.
Wow, rolling good. Tickles.
20.
Gray.
13.
All right. So Tickles is going to lead us off.
Go Tickles.
Got 5 of these things next to me? Well, in front of us?
Yep.
What's the point of having them in cells if they just can open the doors?
Yeah. I guess I got
It
to rage.
doesn't seem accidental that they just opened these.
Yeah.
I guess I'll rage. Oh yeah. I rolled a 19 without adding anything.
Yeah, my team is definitely going to hit.
Okay. That's a 12.
Okay. You smack it good, and it looks very unhappy, but is not felled.
Figures.
All right. Next up is Dild.
Is it possible? I don't know how narrow this hallway is.
It's not. It's not a hallway. It's actually you're in a room. It is 40 by 50.
Okay. How many of them would fit into a 15-foot cone?
So you're still at the entrance door, basically, right? So you didn't do anything.
Correct.
How the cone is 15 feet in length.
It just says a 15-foot cone. It's the burning hands. You starts from you and it goes out. I can move.
So if you were to move down, you could hit 2 of them at best.
At best? Oh, geez.
Well, because they've all just
poop.
They've all just exited these cells that are about 10 feet apart. So you'd have to.
I thought they were all like funneling towards us.
Well, no, they haven't moved yet. It hasn't been their turn.
All right, let me just throw a fire. Can I throw a firebolt at the one that he just messed up? All right, let me do that then.
He's hit.
That's a 23.
Yep.
That'll hit. That's myself. That'll be 8 points of fire damage.
Yeah, you burn this sucker with some nice toasted mushrooms.
I start screaming, look, I hit one! I hit one!
The air is smelling very flavorful.
Mushrooms!
Don't get cocky, kid.
All right.
Is that it?
I'm not blocking the door or anything then from where I am, right? Okay. That wasn't... Oh, okay. As long as I'm not blocking anybody that needs to rush past me, then I won't need to move.
I mean, you're all in the room, so unless someone's trying to get back out.
Yeah, I was just near the door. I hadn't moved away from it, so I'll just, as long as I'm like to the side of the door, basically.
Cool. Next up is one of the mushroom men, and it's going to. Let's see. So Doc and Gish are down there. Everyone else is still back up at the top, right?
I was like in the middle there by the.
Oh, right, because you were looking at the ones on the wall.
I had to get close enough to hit one.
Yeah, I went to the ones on the. Yeah, so. Tickle.
Okay, so it's gonna, since it saw Tickles attack this thing on one of his mushroom brethren, it's gonna run at you and attack with his claws.
While we're fighting these guys, they look like fun guys.
I laugh because that tickles.
All right. 14
to hit me?
Yeah.
It hits.
Uh, 5 damage.
Okay.
Next up is Doc.
You said you're raging, so you should have taken half.
Oh, thank you. I'll be
go up next to Tickles and smack the fun guy.
Okay.
It'll be a 15 to hit.
Yep.
And 9 damage.
Okay. Again, looks pretty unhappy, but not dead.
Not dead yet.
Well, you killed one of them.
No. Yeah, so there's 4 left.
There's 4 left, yes. Gish.
Okay. The only one of them has been hit, right?
Well, yeah, there's of the 4 remaining, only 1 has been hit.
Okay, well, to that one, I'm going to vicious mockery, and I'll say, is your real name Harvey Dent? And that's 1d4 psychic damage if you fail a wisdom save.
Okay. So, what are the requirements for this spell?
You mean like the components?
Well, no, because
You mean the rules of the spell?
It says in this
It
description.
says you unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range. If they can hear you, even though they don't have to understand me, they must make a wisdom save or take 1d4 psychic damage
All
and
right,
have
that's what
disadvantage.
that's what I wanted to know because it says they have lost all language they once knew. So I wanted to know if they needed to, so, but if it specifically says they don't need to understand you. What's their wisdom is? So it's a 14.
That just fails. So
Okay.
that's going to be 3 psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. And then
Okay.
I will do, as my bonus action, I'll say, inspiration for today is going to go to Gray. So you get a d6 of bardic inspiration,
Okay.
and that will end my turn.
Great. Next up is another one of these spore men, and he's going to attack Gish. 6 is not going to do it, I assume.
No.
Okay. Then Gray is up next.
Okay. So are any of these guys within 5 feet of each other at this point?
Yes. So the one that just attacked Gish and the one that Gish attacked are both within 5 feet of each other.
Okay. And the one that gets attacked is the same one that Doc injured. Correct?
No, the one that just attacked has not been hit.
No, I meant the one that. I'm sorry, the one, not the one that attacked Gish, but the one.
Oh, the one that Gish attacked. Yes, he is not looking good at all.
Okay, so I'm gonna use green flame blade on my short sword and run forward and attack the. Not looking good at all. The one that has not been hurt yet of the two.
Okay, sure.
And that is a 14 to hit.
14 to hit does hit, yes.
Okay. And that's going to be 10. I forget. Piercing damage. And then I got to remember how the green blade works. And then you branch your weapon, spells casting, make a melee attack against one creature within 5 feet. On the hit, the target suffers weapon's normal effects. And then you make green flame leap to the second target, and it will take spells damage increase for certain level, fifth level. I don't care about fifth level. What does it take to first level? 4 fire damage on the other one.
All right, that is enough to light this dude ablaze and get some more tasty mushroom smells in here.
Okay. And
That's it?
yep, that's it.
Okay. Next in the order is one of the other. Well, there's 2 left. They both are going next. So the first one is going to attack Gray. Is a 12 going to do it?
Nope.
All right, and the other one is going to run at Dild, who's pretty much left alone at this point. And
They're gonna have a much better chance of hitting me.
that's going to be 20 to hit.
No, that does not.
Really?
20 to hit. You can't hit a wizard with a 20. Come on.
I'm practically naked over here.
So he runs at you nice and serious, much like a clicker in Last of Us, and jumps at you with his claws and does 9 points of slashing damage.
Christ in hell, that hurts.
But the good news is we're back at the top of the order with Tickles.
Okay, so what's in front of me here? We killed 2, right?
You've killed 2. There's 2 unharmed, 1 attacking Gray. No, sorry, 1 attacking, Gray, and 1 attacking Dild. And then there's 1 that is very injured.
So which one's closest to me? The one that's doing a dildo, or doing
No, it'd be
the one that's taken damage.
Oh, that sucks. All right, so I'll just attack him then.
Okay.
19.
19 definitely hits.
11.
Oh yeah, you chop this dude in half real good.
So 8.
All right.
Can I then run up to? I mean, how many steps did I take to get to that first guy?
None.
So can I run up to the who's the closest to me now? The guy who's hitting Dill.
The guy attacking Gray is the closest to you.
Then I'll run up to the guy who's hitting Gray. Then.
Okay.
So that's it.
Speaking of Dild, it is your turn.
So from me to the rest of the group, what's the distance? Obviously, this guy is on me or clawing me, but like how far? What?
You're about 20 feet.
Okay, then I won't have to worry about
But
it.
this guy is obviously engaged with you, so
yeah, I'm going to use the spell Thunder Wave, my last spell slot here. It's any creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a con save. On a failed save, they take 2d8 thunder damage and are pushed 10 feet away from you.
okay.
On a successful save, they take half as much and aren't pushed. And they're looking to beat 13.
That is an 8.
There you go. Like 2 die 8. Here we go. Thunderstruck. Where are my die 8s? There they are. And that's going to be 12 damage. What is that kind of damage? Sorry. Does it matter? Is thunder damage a thing? All right, yeah, thunder damage. There you go. He's been thunderstruck. 12.
Thunderstruck. Yeah. You smash him good. He's still alive, but some mushrooms are falling off him and stuff. He was looking pretty bad.
He's at least 10 feet back towards you guys, closer to you guys now. He's not my problem.
He's like, get away.
Doc, you're next.
How close is there one right next to me?
Yeah, I mean they're both almost right next to you, but there's one very much next to you.
Okay. Well, I just didn't know if I was within 5 feet of him or.
Yeah.
Okay. Then that's the one I'll attack.
Very good.
21
Oh yeah.
for 3 damage.
Okie dokie.
Woo!
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, Gish.
Okay, there's one attacking Gray. There's
Yep.
one attacking Dild. Where's the third?
There's one that was attacking Dill that he just pushed back 10 feet. So he's kind of in the middle of the room in no man's land.
And where's the third one?
There's only 2 left.
There's only 2 left.
So that one got destroyed. Okay. Which one's closest to me?
The one attacking Gray.
Okay, well then I'll just run up to it and huzzah! And with my rapier.
Sure.
17 to hit.
Yep.
Ten piercing damage.
Okay.
And I do it like Zorro.
Just hacking mushrooms off the front of him. All right, Gray.
Okay, they're both still alive.
Yeah, both look like they're barely hanging on to life, though.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, knowing the one like whacked our wizard really good, I'm gonna ignore the one in front of me and Eldritch Blast the one that might run back toward Dild.
Okay.
That is a 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
And that'll be 11 force damage.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This guy just is obliterated.
All right.
Much appreciated.
So,
All right, so that's the good news. The bad news is there is one left. It is attacking you, and it is turn.
that's okay. I figure I have more life left than Dill.
22 to hit.
A what, Dad?
22 to hit.
Oh, yeah. That is. May
Uh,
regret this. This is
only 3 damage.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
And then we're back to the top of the order with Tickles. There's one left. He is on death's door.
Knock, 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 knock. Knock, knock, knock.
What are you doing?
I'm attacking him. Oh, hey, 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 hey. 18.
Yep.
Knock, knock, knocking on death's door. Oh, I rolled a 10 plus. So it was like 12.
Oh yeah, come on. He is all done. And you have cleared the room of mushroom men.
Can somebody lay some hands on me or something? 'Cause,
This is a build probably.
I'm bloody.
I'm not quite bloody. I'm still.
I would like a good rest myself.
I don't know
I
how.
might rest of my ass here. That may happen.
Well,
Yeah, not
apparently
with
we
the
have to look
spores,
through
if we
the
can.
whole building, though.
You can't just rest in the middle of a dungeon. We will get found.
Yeah, and I can
I'm
heal.
good for an hour.
I can heal 2 people, like one time apiece.
And if we do a short rest, you can use your hit die during a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
You could.
if we get a short rest in.
Yeah, well, it's an hour. We're more likely to get that than a whole night.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, you will not make it a whole night.
No.
But even if we felt safe, we're more likely to get an hour than a whole night.
All I know is I'm hurting, so that's all I know.
All right. How about his Dild?
He's definitely bloody.
I think I hear 2 people are bloody. But then you don't want to use up the last of your. I don't know. What do we see in these cells? Were these cells empty other than these weird mushroom people?
Yeah, they're much like the one you looked at before. They're just kind of bare bones with some hay in the floor. I mean, obviously they're like not built for comfort, especially because they're housing
Mushrooms.
mushroom men.
Okay.
Why don't we all go in one of these cells, rest for about an hour, get our bearings, and then continue on?
And get locked in a cell.
Well, apparently they're not locked. They just hit them and they opened.
What's the door to this room look like? That's clearly not a cell door. What's the other door?
Yeah.
It's just like the other doors you've seen. It doesn't look any different. It's just a handle.
Okay.
Does anybody have a healing a potion I can buy off?
Can I investigate this room, like the bigger room we're in? I guess I already did that when I was trying to see if there was people or whatever. Never mind. Did I investigate to look and see if there was a way to open the?
Right. No, I mean I'll tell you because you rolled fairly well. Like the room, the larger portion of this room is empty.
Okay. Well,
except for snow and wind blowing in from the hole, the barred hole in the wall.
I mean, if we were gonna try to rest, we probably should go back to the little tower thing and try to block the trapdoor.
So why don't we do that?
Well,
less chance of us being jumped by a bunch of people if they have to climb a ladder and
Well, and we can lay on top of sit on top of the trapdoor so they can't make it harder to open, but we'll make Tickles lay on it.
If we go, I'll sit on the trapdoor.
I hate to metagame, but I'll say this. You're welcome to try to take a rest here or in the tower. There will be a price to pay for taking a rest in an active dungeon.
Yeah.
And that's going to go for the whole campaign. I'm not going to let you just prop your feet up in the middle of a dungeon and have no ramifications for it.
Right.
No, I think you guys are maybe overthinking it. It's an hour for a short rest. We'll either be able to make it.
That's a short rest.
And something might happen, or we won't make it, and we were going to fight anyway if we ran into him.
Well, not
Let's just try it and
necessarily.
see what happens.
Not necessarily. You might get it's extra. Sometimes that works where you get extra enemies when you're trying.
A Gish, in past games, different versions of you never had very good judgment on how, like, running into things and stuff like that. You know, so why don't we make it to the tower, which we're out of the dungeon?
That's not out of the dungeon. That's still part of the dungeon.
But
The only way we're getting arrested is if we leave and try to come back.
But what I'm thinking is, we're in a door in a big room, or we're in a tower ish with a trap door. So yeah, if we go there and do our 1 hour rest, it's still
But we've got to go back through where things are most
true.
likely going to come through.
That's true. That's
Go
true.
that way.
That's true.
And if we don't make
just-
the rest, it'll be no difference where we are. We won't make the rest.
Yeah.
So I think we just keep going.
Does anybody have a potion of healing I can buy off of them?
When have we been anywhere to get a potion of healing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Can we find one somewhere yet? All right. Well, let's go.
I'm not trying to talk you out of it. I'm just letting
I
you know
know.
what you're in store for. Because like in campaigns past, we've just been like, oh yeah, you can stand guard, and then
Yeah.
everything's fine. You got to rest in. But I just feel like narratively that doesn't really work.
Well, I usually
I'm not
roll.
going to lose anything.
I rolled. I just always rolled like crap. You guys got lucky a lot. I always rolled on whether or not you were going to get interrupted or not. So
I say
Okay.
let's see what happens. We're not going to lose anything if it fails.
that's not necessarily how it works, but you may actually get additional enemies the way it technically is supposed to work. I hate to tell you this.
I'm fine with doing that.
That's
but
metagaming. I shouldn't tell you that, but
Well, if he's able to lay hands on 2 people, I assume the smaller guys are worse than I am.
But the thing is, like, you know, I can heal up, you know, 2 people up to like maybe up to like 10 points apiece, right? But then I have no spells for if you guys get hurt later.
True.
So somebody else could go down and I couldn't bring them back up. I could stabilize them, but I couldn't bring them back up.
Right.
And I have no spells as it is, so that's why I'm like, what am I going to lose?
But the other guys, I can only speak for myself, so I don't know about the other guys. Are the other guys one hit away of going down?
depends on the hit.
It's on the roll.
All right. So if they're all right with it, let's keep going. That's what I'm saying. I'm fine with keep going. Just I'll lick my wounds and.
I mean, my vote is keep going or try to take a short rest. I would rather save those.
Well, those are the 2 options, aren't they?
Well, no, but I mean, I'm not for spending, you know, both of my only 2 remaining slots.
Right.
If
Right.
somebody's
Well,
real
I-
low, I don't
yeah.
care to heal in one person, but I don't want to use my last slot right now.
Why don't we just
What's coming?
put it to a quick vote? That way we can move on. Who wants a short rest to be tried?
I'm fine with that.
Okay, so we're moving on then. We're outvoted. Simple.
Let's go.
Don't need to take an hour.
All right. Door number 1.
I'll lead the way.
Okay. So this door opens to a set of stairs leading up.
Oh, this is the room that keeps going, doesn't it? I forgot that. So we're still going left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to go back to the main room and go the other way.
No, let's just keep going this way.
Okay. As you enter the top of the stairs, small rooms flank a central common area where crates are stacked and where crates and sacks are stashed against the west wall. The doors of the 2 southern rooms are open, and each room is empty except for a tattered bedroll and a chair. From behind the closed doors in the northern rooms, you hear the faint sound of snoring.
Okay.
So to orient yourselves better, as you enter, the rooms on your left are open, the rooms on your right are closed, and the wall across this room in front of you is where the crates and sacks are stashed.
Can we
And
tell
there's
if the
2 doors
snoring
on each side.
There's 2 doors on each side of this room.
Can we know if which set of doors the snoring's coming from?
Yes, the ones on your right. The
Which
ones on
were
your
the-
left are open and appear to be empty.
Okay, so they're the closed doors. Is there a way to tell if those doors are locked without touching them?
How would you do that?
I mean, you could make an
It
investigation
depends on
check.
the lock.
All right, let's all make an investigation.
Oh well, all right. I'll give it a shot. That's
Fuck that.
21.
19.
Gotcha. This
Well,
is
I
my
got-
game. I'm the investigator here.
That's right. I got 2.
Yeah, you do not see anything on the external side of these doors that lead you to believe that they have locks on them. There just seem to be doors.
So how many doors are
Both
closed?
doors or just one?
What's that?
Is there snoring sounds coming from both doors or just one?
Both of the closed doors, you hear a faint sound of snoring.
Is there any-
You know, Gray, I have a feeling these are going to come back to bite us if we don't take care of them now. You and I are the sneakiest. What say we see what we can do here? Go inside.
well, I think,
What do you think?
I don't know about going inside, but yeah, I think a couple at each door and try to open at the same time and like somebody open and somebody prepared to attack. I think is basically
Yeah, I guess
the
so.
way
I
it
mean, I mean, there was
is. As soon
crates
as
of
you attack
bags.
one, you're gonna wake up the other one.
Well, then might I suggest you and I open, Doc and Tickles are prepared to attack, and Deal stands in the back just in case something goes wrong and he can blast with a lot of fire.
But we don't want. Yeah. Plus, we don't want him to choke right now because he's really good. With it. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so stealthily open the door.
I would say we both do that best we can, and if
They
we
open
And
fail,
then
the
they're
door
gonna
at the
as
same
soon as the
time?
door's clear, they're gonna run in and attack them.
yeah, at the same time.
Sounds
One.
good.
2.
No, wait. Looking at the rooms across the way, looks like it should only hold one person. Or
Each room has one tattered bedroll and one chair. So yes, they
Okay.
appear to be
I
rooms
just want
for
to make
one.
sure that we're not opening something that's going to have like
Eric's 47.
multiple people. All right, I guess I'll go to the far door, and
I'll go to the other one. And we'll.
who's going in each door? Tickle.
All right. So who's teaming up? Who's teaming up? Because we have 2 doors.
I'm going in first on one door for sure.
Well, are you going with
Yeah.
Gish or are you going with me?
Well,
I'll
Tickles
go with
is my
Gish.
nephew.
So
Oh,
Doc's
come
going with Gish. Tickles
I'll
is
go.
going with me.
I guess I'll go.
Which
with
door are
Gish.
you going to be ready to blast from? Pick one.
Well, why don't he stand in the middle and back far enough he can get either one?
There you go.
Well, not necessarily. Depending on where they're at in the room, he might not be able to get either if he's got.
Well,
the
I'm
wrong
pretty
angle.
sure he'll be able to turn slightly to get whichever.
Well, how far apart are the doors?
Okay, let's just go.
All right.
The doors are 10 feet apart.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he probably needs to pick one.
All right. So I'll okay. Gish, you open up, and I'll go in.
All right, I need the Gray.
No, you're
and
going with
Gish-
me, Tickles. But yeah.
Okay. I'm going.
Gray and Gish need to make
Stealth
Or sleight of hand.
Yeah, stealth check for me, please.
19.
21.
Okay, yeah, you open these doors quieter than anyone has opened 2 doors at the same time in history.
What do we see?
You see it in each one of the beds there is one of these Duergar dwarves.
Okay.
They are
Okay.
sleeping in their armor with their shields, and their weapons are within reach.
Why they're sleeping?
That's what it says, man.
That's how I sleep.
They're like, we like pain so much we sleep in on.
All right.
Okay.
So now,
I'm gonna
So now the
run in.
people who are going to attack also need to make stealth checks for me.
hold on. Where's my stuff?
This is going to be funny.
Oh,
If
that
you
was
go
nice.
past
But at disadvantage. Oh,
Why do you have disadvantage?
Because he's wearing
Because-
skill now or
yeah.
heavy
Oh.
armor.
My first roll was 21. My second roll was 5.
Oh,
I rolled a 13 anyways.
The quietest doors that have ever been opened, and then two guys run in, slip and fall all over themselves.
Yeah,
I just blasted him from the doorway.
I'd honestly
Yeah,
plan on running in there and stabbing that guy. Or not stabbing him, but smashing him.
the
I still think
the
you ought to
third-
have a chance, but yeah.
the 13 is good enough that you can sneak up and get an opportunity attack, but the one that Doc is attacking will wake up and be prepared for his. So you aren't going to get an opportunity attack on him.
Okay.
So let's do the opportunity attack first, and then we'll roll initiative.
All right, Tickles, go for it.
So what? Okay, I've never done this before with opportunity. So what do I need to
It
do?
doesn't change your role. It just it means that they don't.
You get an opportunity attack before the battle starts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I add anything to it?
Just the normal.
You're just attacking.
16. Right. Oh, just attack with my 2. So that's an 18.
Yes, that hits.
So then I rolled for damage, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's only a 6.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Tony, you can
It's
think of an
3 damage.
opportunity attack as you're so awesome, you get one attack in before the initiative roll.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
It's just like you're getting an extra turn.
bonus damage.
Yeah.
But now I do need us to roll initiative, please. Oof.
Good grief.
All right, Bill,
I got an 8.
Doc,
17.
Gish,
Dirty 20.
Tickles,
14.
Gray.
16.
All right, obviously Gish is up first. See what we got.
Okay, well, I'm at the other door, so I assume everyone heard Doc go in and assumed the guy's awake. So, how far do I have full movement to go to the dwarf in the other room?
Why wouldn't you just attack the one that's waking up with Doc and stay with the one you were at?
And you don't know if I if I did.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So I should go in and attack him. Okay, well, then I go do that with my rapier then.
Okay.
One more. Huzzah!
So you actually attacked before Doc.
Yes.
He was that loud.
That's a 19 to hit,
Yep.
and that's a 6 piercing damage. And yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Doc, you are next in the order.
Okay. I will go in and try and smash him. Is he does he have his weapon, or is it still laying on the ground next to him?
Yeah, when he woke up, he
Okay.
grabbed his weapon and is prepared.
24
Well, that it.
Go ahead.
for 10 damage.
Oof. All right, Gray.
All right, so Tickles mashed him, and I'm just gonna stay at the door. This guy's like woke up to getting smacked. I'm just gonna Eldritch blast him from the door.
Okay.
That is what's my plus? 12. That's not gonna hit.
No, that is not going to hit.
That's not gonna hit.
You should still have your die if he allows
Oh.
the time limit.
What was
10
the time
minutes.
limit on the inspiration?
10 minutes. It depends on Alec.
Well, you used it on him when we
When
were
we were in
fighting.
the
In the
mushroom
spores.
Yeah, let's say it was within 10 minutes still, just on the outset of it.
Let's see.
Although you did discuss whether or not you were going to take a rest for a half an hour.
You're calling whether I rolled. What did I say? What did I say I did? I rolled a 12.
Yeah.
And then plus 3.
Well, it's a moot point, still wouldn't hit.
All right. Then
Oh, she's minus 15.
Tickles.
There we go again. Oh, cool. That's a dirty 20.
Yep.
Oh, I hit it for 10.
Cool. All right. It's now the dwarves' turns, and they are both going to cast Enlarge on themselves. So for 1 minute, they magically increase their size along with anything that they're wearing or carrying. So they're big, strong boys now. And back to the top of the order with Gish.
Alrighty. I'm going to stick
Wait,
him
did
with my
did I
rapier.
miss my turn?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Bill
I'm sorry. You should have gone before the dwarves. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't have a lot of spell slots left. I don't have any spell slots left, so it's really just cantrips at this point.
Same.
So I'll throw a firebolt in at one of them.
They're both been hit for the same amount so far.
Yeah, so I'll do the one that is with Doc.
Okay.
And I rolled a 1.
Oh,
There you go.
Almost.
yeah.
Glad I brought this up.
Okay, so with a 1, your spell hits the door and lights it on fire, so they can't get in or out at the moment.
Who's they? Everybody?
The people in the room, so Doc and Gray are in the same room, right? Or Gish?
Doc and Gish.
Okay.
There you go, guys.
So, I mean, luckily this place is made of stone, so once the door burns, it's not going to, burn the whole place down, but it is, fire is now blocking the doorway.
I'm just doing my part.
Yep. Well, hey, it can't get out either, so.
That is true. That is true.
But okay, now back to the doors. They're going to cast Enlarge, and then we're back to the top of the order with Gish.
14.
Does not hit.
Well, then I just blow a raspberry.
He doesn't like that.
Well, I don't like having a big giant in my face. So.
Doc.
All right. Swinging at him again for 19.
Yes, that'll hit.
That'll be 7 damage.
Okay. Gray.
All right. Eldritch blasting at this guy again. That is 16.
Yes.
Okay. And that is 10 force damage.
Okie dokie. Tickles.
$18.
Yep.
$8.
Okay. Back to Dild.
Let's try to do the other door.
Yeah. Okay. What are the chances?
Right? That's a 19.
Oh, that'll hit. Yeah.
And that's 10 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Oof. Okay.
Fired up.
Yeah, this guy gets hit with the fire. Who speaks Dwarvish here?
I do.
I'm the one in the room, though, or by him. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyone who speaks Dwarvish hears this guy call out in Dwarvish. He yells, "Brother!" And then he burns to a crisp.
Nice.
I got that one. Don't ask about next door.
They're handling it.
You're on fire.
So the one remaining dwarf hears this, and he's clearly very upset because it's unmistakable death cry of his brother. And he's going to... Who attacked him last? Gish?
I think so.
I think so.
Because...
It may be me. I can't remember.
It doesn't matter.
Did you hit him? Did you hit with your last attack, Doc?
I think I did.
Gish missed.
Let me look. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay, so
I
he's going
missed.
to
Yeah.
attack Doc. He's going to attack Doc.
Because Gish blew the raspberry at him.
That's right.
Luckily, that is a 9.
Yeah, that misses.
Was so
Okay.
enraged he just swung wildly and
Yeah.
missed you. Right over your head.
We're back to the top of the order, and it is Gish's turn again.
All right, well, this time I'm going to do a little vicious mockery at him, and I'll say, I bet you didn't enlarge everything. And that's a wisdom save for you.
All right.
Here, I thought you was going to say something about his brother.
I did too.
8.
A what?
8.
Yeah, that failed. So let me roll my psychic damage here. Ooh, that's 4 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on the next attack roll he makes before the end of his next turn.
Okay.
And that's an action, so I'm good.
Cool. Doc.
All right. 18 to hit
Yeah.
for 8 damage.
Okie dokie. Great.
All right, so I'm going to move from the doorway where the dude Dill set the dude on fire and move back toward the door that's on fire. Can I see past it past the flames into the giant dwarf?
I mean, yeah, the door is still technically open, ajar, but the flames will not allow you to pass through. If you want to try to shoot through it,
yeah,
you
I'm
can
just going to
try.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I'm going to say you're going to have disadvantage because there are flames whipping through this open space, but
Okay.
Through the fire and the flames.
exactly.
That's a 13 with disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, so
Tickles.
I'm gonna search the room.
Javelin.
Okay.
Carrying these damn javelins.
You're searching the bedroom that you're in,
Yeah.
or the barracks room, I guess. Yeah.
Whatever hell room, man. It's one bed, right?
Are you including the dwarf in this search?
Yeah, I'll include the dwarf.
Okay.
you have to investigate.
Okay, I got a 2 anyways. Doesn't matter.
For a moment, you have no idea
Okay.
where you are. You just turn around, you go, huh?
Where'd everybody go?
But then you
Why did I walk in this room?
do manage to reorient yourself pretty quickly, but just for a moment, you're very confused. And we're back to Dild.
I'll try another one to see. Take my time, line it up. See what I can do.
You're rolling with disadvantage as well.
Oh, sorry. Then I got to roll.
Maybe if you hit it again, it'll go up.
The second roll was a 20, but the first roll was not. First one was 16.
16 just hits.
There we go. But that's only 6 points of fire damage.
Okay, well, he's looking quite unhappy, but he does have one more turn probably in him, and he's going to try to attack Doc again, I guess.
Luckily with disadvantage, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Yay.
That is with disadvantage, a natural 1.
Oh, yeah, he's
So
just swinging wildly.
he swings too wildly and drops his war pick in the process. And we're back to the top of the order with Gish.
Who lets out a when he sees him drop his war pick and tries with the rapier again.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 21 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 9 piercing damage.
Yeah, you got him like a fish.
All his guts fell out after I cut a Z.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a Z is, but that's what I cut in.
It's like an anime where you just slice really fast and you're just standing there in a cool pose, and then all of a sudden his guts
and the flames in front of me. So Dild is very impressed.
No, I'm impressed.
all right.
Dild
So-
is trying to spit the fire out.
Yeah. At this point, the fire has burnt itself out well enough that you can exit the room, although it's a little smoky in here.
I'll investigate the body first. I figure it's the same stuff.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go back into the room that Tickles tried to investigate and see if I can investigate that room.
There you go.
That is a 12. That might not do me any good either.
Yeah, I mean, nothing of note.
Can I
besides-
investigate the 2 empty rooms? Sorry.
Sure.
18.
Yeah, you don't find anything of note in these rooms either.
All right, cool.
All right. Can we attack the boxes out? You said there was boxes.
Attack?
Bags or something.
What do you mean investigate?
There are crates and sacks stashed against the west wall. Yes.
So yeah, let's go see what's in those.
Look at it. Can we all? Do we have to? We have to roll, right?
Yeah. Why don't you roll? See what you can find.
Okay, I rolled an 11.
Okay. You open one of the crates and there are some blankets, some rations, hempen rope, and other kind of general useless equipment.
What about the sacks?
Make an investigation check for me.
Nice and full.
13.
Okay. You open a sack and find 25 pearls carved into decorative beads.
Oh,
Look at those.
our stolen item.
I'm taking a blanket.
Okay.
So we found the beads, the goats. What are the other things?
The lantern.
Lantern. Oh, how many
Hope it-
more things are there left to open?
There are a couple more crates and one more sack.
I'll go
I'll
ahead and
take
open
the
the
sack.
sack. I'll get a crate then.
All right.
I'll open. Is there one other crate? Then I'll do the other crate.
Investigation.
Natural 20.
Okay, great. All the crates contain the same things: blankets, rations, hemp, and rope. The other sack contains 3 daggers, a set of wood carver's tools, a set of navigator's tools, fishing tackle, a potion of healing, and with a natural 20, you find a hidden section of the pouch that contains 73 silver pieces.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Nice work, Gish.
There you go.
Okay. Wood carving.
You mean repeat any of that?
Wood
I can use the
carving
wood
kit.
carving tools unless somebody's.
Did you say navigation?
Navigator's tools, fishing tackle, potion of healing.
Yeah, we want all of that. Take all of that.
Yeah, tackle.
Can All right. If nobody wants the wood carving tools, I can use them.
Whoever's got the what does navigation tools actually do for you?
That's not for me. I don't do that
That's
navigation.
what I mean. Does it actually help you? Like,
Well, you're the survival skills guy. You should probably take it.
Yeah, you should take it.
well, that's what I was wanting to see exactly what that does.
Well, take it and worry about it later.
I was gonna say we can always worry about that part later. We've got one last hallway to hunt down, or one last tunnel to search, right?
All right.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'll take if Gish doesn't want them, I will take the navigation tools.
Since I am the only one you said that found the silver, I'll just give this other stuff to the other guys, including the healing potion. Let them divvy it up, and then I'll just pocket the silver.
All right, who wants to heal?
Good
Who needs a
trade.
heal?
You're the barbarian. You should probably keep the healing potion on you.
Well, then I'm going to take it.
Is it a regular healing potion, minor healing potion? What?
It is a potion of healing.
So that'd be 2d4 plus 4, right?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but that sounds right.
Okay.
I can look it up real
4
quick.
plus 4. All right. Because I can't rage anymore or anything like that. So
Potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2. If it's just a regular potion of healing.
and it's 6. Awesome.
And you guys can divvy up the other stuff. I'm just giving you all that. I'll just keep the 70 silver pieces because that's not earth-shattering money.
Well, I took a couple of blankets.
Oh, navigator's tools. There you go.
I'll take the what was it? Fish line tackle.
Fishing tackle, yeah.
Did you say navigation tools? Is that what you said?
Navigators.
Navigator's tools.
Oh, okay. So it only really helps you if you're at sea. Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah, they're for seafaring.
Okay.
But it
I
has
would-
a lot of stuff with it.
Yeah. But I will add it to my list either way.
Alrighty. What are you gonna do?
I guess we're continuing on. Is it further to the left?
No, we got to go back down to the.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
gotta go.
This is a dead end, so you'd have to go back to the main room.
All right. Did we
Okay.
investigate all the rooms?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I guess we're going back and then going the other way we didn't. The way that you were leading us that we
The
refused.
last one. Yep.
I wasn't leading you. I was just providing the information
All right. So we've
Right.
got.
Well, the
we
one
found
guy
the
was
notes,
leading us.
We found the necklace.
because clearly there was something you needed at this in this other direction. So
Yeah, we had to find the pearls.
I really hope that lantern wasn't hanging on that door.
Okay, so you backtrack to the main room, and then you head through the one direction you've not been. And you enter a long room divided in the middle by two open doorways. Stands empty. In the far southwest corner, an iron lever sticks out of the wall. So basically, you are in a 30 by 30 room that has two archways that are basically doorways with no doors. And then there's another 30 by 30 room past those archways with a lever on the back of that wall.
So you have to go through the archways to get to the lever.
You can also see that through these archways, you can see that there is a path to the left in the second half of the room.
You know, if we were to pull that lever, it's probably not good.
Right.
But if we don't pull the lever, we probably won't get what we need. So we should probably pull the lever, even though we probably shouldn't pull the lever. Who wants to pull the
Here, I
lever?
want to do a perception check.
Yeah, let's not. Yeah, let's just check out that
Just
that
this room.
before we pull it.
17. Do I hear anything? Sense anything? Yeah. Like coming from the pathway, coming from. Yeah, what do I perceive as I'm standing in this room?
You do notice that there seems to be on the floor, but in these passageways, there seems to be some sort of. You can't really tell what it is, but it looks different than the rest of the floor.
Okay, so there's something going on with the floor up ahead.
All right. So where the lever again is that on the others away? It's not on our side of the.
So-
It is through these doors on the other.
Yeah, so
So if it's like 30 feet away from you right now. If you're standing at these entryways.
So the person has to be on the other side of what looks like weird spots on the floor.
I assume I saw Gray look at the floor.
I'm going to say, if I perceive there's something different about the floor, I'm going to say something.
Well, I'd like to see if I can gather anything else now, knowing specifically to look at that part of the floor.
Okay.
What is that? Investigation?
Yeah.
17. Any other information? Or
Um,
and of course, I'm going to follow it to see how big the area that's different is.
Sure. So the area that's different on the floor seems to be just the area of the floor in these archways. So the area on the other side of the floor through these archways is the same as the floor you're standing on.
And how big a space is that?
Like a doorway's width. So I don't know, 6 inches.
Oh, so it's only like a 6-inch wide strip in the arch.
It's not a tunnel. It's just an arched
So there's
doorway.
something. So if I look at the top of the arch, around the edges of the arch, do I notice anything else?
Make another investigation check for me.
Probably not. That's a 10.
I'm just going to walk through the archway.
Okay. Which side are you walking through? Left or
Well,
right?
which side did he investigate?
Did
Great.
you say there
We
was-
looked at both sides, I'll say.
I was looking at both once I noticed it. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go to the left. We've been doing that lately.
Okay.
Don't
Make a,
touch, don't touch nothing, okay? Don't.
make a stealth roll for me as you walk through this into the next room.
8.
We're all gonna die.
Okay. As you walk through and you're talking to your compatriots, nothing happens when you walk through this archway, but you hear a door open, and from this little extra hallway, you see another one of these dwarves who is more ornate in his dress than the other ones, and he runs over to the lever.
Now, when you say he runs over to the lever, I assume that means that I would have time to run to the lever as well, or at least start to run to the lever as well, right?
Wait,
I would imagine with his little legs, he probably doesn't run as fast as me.
Yeah, I mean, we can try to do that. I will say,
he on the same side as Gish.
Yeah, because they were both on the left.
he's on the left, so he's on the same side, but he is about 10 feet closer when he's starting to go over there than Gish is. So why don't we just do a contested athletics check to see who's faster?
Okay.
Out there?
Well, I wish it was acrobatics, but yeah, that does sound fair.
I mean, if you can tell me on why athletics would work, I mean, acrobatics would work. If you want to tell me what you would do with acrobatics that would make you go faster than running.
Well, I would jump and flip. That would be a faster. I could carry more ground.
Okay.
That works for you.
Go for it.
Jump. And he's gonna do like the
Cartwheels.
gymnast, run and
Okay.
tumble. He's gonna do a tumbling.
16. I got 16.
Okay, you make it there before he does.
Okay. When I make it there and look at him, does he have a weapon, or was he just running to it?
You don't see him holding a weapon, but he's wearing kind of like longer sleeves.
Okay. Well, I get there before he does. I put my hands on the lever. I don't do anything with it, and turn to him and go, "Whoa, what's so fast there, friend?"
Okay, let's roll initiative.
Oh my god, on initiative.
6.
Doc,
14.
Gish,
18.
Tickles.
Tickles.
Oh, I thought Gary Graves would be next. 15.
And Gray.
15. We've already
Oh,
established having
I
fun.
lost again.
So first in the order is going to be this dwarf that finally rolled good on initiative. And he is... One second, let me just write this initial order. Okay. All right. He is going to pull out 2 daggers and attack you with them.
Okay, so that way, huh?
Okay. That is a dirty 20 and a 23.
Oh, jeez.
They both just hit.
Okay, I thought so.
Barely.
All right. The first one does 2 points of piercing damage
Mm-hmm.
and
74 necrotic.
7 points of psychic damage.
Oh.
Okay.
The second one does 3 points of piercing damage and 10 points of psychic damage.
Jesus.
So as I go down, I just rosebud and fall.
All right, Gish, you are next in the order, so I'm going to need you to make a death saving throw.
Alrighty. 18.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, Gray.
All right, well, I'm going to step through the doorway that Gish went through that didn't seem to have any consequences.
None at all.
Well, I mean, in terms of it didn't, like, attack
Right.
you. And blast the guy from here, I guess, with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And that is a 21 to hit.
Yes, sir.
And that's going to be 13 points of force damage.
Oof. Okay.
And do I have a bonus action that could be useful? I should have done that beforehand. Crap. That's okay. I just won't do that this turn. I should have done, if I was going to do that, I should have done that beforehand. Dummy. All right. So, yeah.
Okay. Tickles.
Yeah, I'm going to tackle.
All right.
Did I miss my turn?
Wait a minute, you were higher than me.
Yeah,
You
you
rolled-
should actually been from me.
You rolled a 14.
Yeah. They rolled 11s.
No,
thought
No,
they rolled-
15. We were both
You
15.
rolled 15.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Dang it. I don't know why I didn't do that. That was dumb. This is probably the main bad last guy. Stupid.
thanks, Gordon.
Oh, I rolled a 10.
That's going to be a miss. Now it's Doc's turn.
Sorry about that before. I'll
Okay.
run up and attack the guy. That'll be a 19 to hit
Yep.
for 6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action healing word on one did I cast? And raise up Gish with 5 points of healing.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
He lives. Dild.
Is he frozen? Did we lose Dild?
Think so.
Dild!
Zoof.
Oh, let's all stare back.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
Oh,
go.
there he is.
Right.
There he
This is
is.
exactly when it was my turn, and then it was like, no, sitting here silently the whole time. So is there room enough, space enough for me to throw a firebolt, or do I need to get in? Like,
I would say at this point you'd have to go into the room and go like to the opposite end side of the wall to get an angle on him because everyone's just rushed in and started attacking this guy and he's in a corner.
do I have enough movement to do that? Is it
Sure,
30,
yeah.
30 or 25 feet?
Yeah. You're standing at these 2 archways in the room. The second half of the room
Okay.
is 30 by 30, so you could
All right,
definitely
then I will-
make your way
then
to
I
the
will
other
do-
wall, the far wall.
See if I can hit him. That's going to be a 17.
Yep.
All right. And that's going to be 8 points of fire damage.
Alrighty. Back to the top of the order with this dude, and he is going to attack Gray.
I didn't run up. I stayed back. I just came
Oh
in
yeah,
the room.
sorry. He's going to attack Tick.
I mean, he could try to run to me, but they should all get opportunity attacks.
A 7 is not going to hit, but I assume an 18 does.
On whom?
On you.
Yes.
All right. So he hits you with one of his daggers,
Mhm.
which is going to do 5 points of piercing damage and 5 points of psychic damage.
All right. Okay, explain this to me. I'm a gem dragonborn,
Mm-hmm.
emerald, so I have resistance to psychic.
Okay, so you take half of 5.
All right, so that'd be what, 8 altogether?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, he is going to pull a vial of some.
Does he drop a
unknown-
dagger to do this? Or does he have 3 hands? How's he doing this?
Yeah, I guess he would have to put or do something with a dagger.
Yeah.
Put it in your mouth.
Yeah, there you go.
He's like a pirate.
He pulls out a vial of some unknown liquid and throws it on the ground in front of, or right behind Doc and Tickles, so it doesn't. The 10-foot radius doesn't hit him, but a cloud of acidic spores erupts from where the vial lands. I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw.
Two most undexterous characters.
Not good enough.
I'm not too. I got a 22.
I got a
Oh,
9.
yeah, that'll save.
I got a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Okay, that will not save.
Somebody needs to slap him in the mouth where he's holding that blade and see what happens.
You're gonna take 9 acid damage,
You got it.
and it does burn you acidically. So at the start of your turn, you will take you'll take more damage, but at the end of your turn, you can repeat the saving throw to try to end the effect.
Okay.
So next up would be Gish.
So use my movement to get up since I've been healed for 5.
Well, half your movement.
Okay, half my movement, and then I will vicious. Actually, I am now disengaged from him because I assume
Correct.
his attention's elsewhere. So I'm going to move the other half of my movement away, and then vicious mockery him. And why don't you go back to Santa Claus? Because he's a dwarf. And then, that's a wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw. That's a 3.
Great. 1d4 of psychic damage. That's 4. And his next attack roll before the end of his next turn is done with disadvantage.
Yep.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Gray.
So I'm going to do what I should have done the first time, which is I'm going to hex him,
Okay.
and which means I'll get to do extra damage if I hit him, but it also means he has disadvantage on go with dex saves. We'll try dex saves.
Okay.
Although I don't know if anybody has spells left. So, but
All I have is that one.
and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast him from where I'm at again. And that is 17 to hit.
Yep.
So that's going to be 13 more force damage plus the hex is a d6 plus 3 necrotic damage.
Okay. Okay. Tickles. First of all, you take a little bit of damage. You take 1 extra point of damage. Acid damage as these spores continue to grow on you.
Okay. Oh, that's not. That's
Tickles
all right. So that's
got to be barely hanging on at this point. I feel like
17.
17 hits.
you have to save also to get out of that effect.
Oh,
At the end of his turn.
okay.
Oh, at the end of his turn. Okay.
So I get 12.
12 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do I got to do now?
Repeat a dexterity saving throw, which doesn't really make sense since you're already covered in them, but that's what this says. I would say it's a con save.
That's an absolute 4.
Okay, so you do not end this blight.
This the blight.
Doc.
Okay. I guess I will just attack it again. And miss with a 7.
Yep, I'm not gonna do it. Dild.
All right, let's light this guy up one more time. That's gonna be a 15.
That misses.
Ah, drat. Never mind. That's it.
Okay. All right. So he has 1 dagger still in his hand, which he is going to use to attack Tickles.
Oh, mother. Pasteurized
He
milk.
has disadvantage, so maybe you won't get hit.
Okay.
That is a 14 with disadvantage.
No, he hits.
4 points of piercing damage and 6 points of psychic damage.
I'm down.
Which goes to 7. Remember, it's not. It's
But I'm
half.
still down. I only had 2 hit points, so
I'm just checking.
I'm down. Thank you.
And with his second attack, he is going to look at Gray, and I need you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Okay.
Perk the wizard's ears up.
That is a 13.
That does just save, so nothing happens.
Oh. Thank goodness. Because I have +0 on intelligence.
It was a DC 13 save, or else he was going to make you attack one of your compatriots.
So that was lucky.
So then it'd be next up is Gish.
Your mother's a spore! And that's another vicious mockery, so
That's
wisdom
one.
save.
That's a good one. 11.
Fail.
Yay.
That's 3 points of psychic damage, and next attack, disadvantage.
That insult was enough for him to fall to the ground.
Yes.
It was all me! You saw it!
Medic!
I will use
Gish
my
would like to-
last spell
Gish would
slot.
like to... Go ahead.
I can
Dude,
we have the med kits. We can stabilize him.
Yeah, but I can heal him for 5.
Get him
The
up.
others would just stabilize him and he'd come to in an hour.
I'd be, you'd be dragging me around.
And Gish would like to sashay up to the body and see what he had on him. He looked pretty.
You mocked the crap out of that guy. Sticks and
You killed him
stones
with
can hurt your
words.
bones, but apparently words can do it too.
Words,
And he's
words can
specifically
kill you.
looking for candy canes. And anything else.
Yeah, so he has these 2 daggers that have some sort of poison on them, but it looks like it is a temporary poison. So
It'll fade away or whatever.
yeah, you can take them, and for now they have this psychic poison on them, but they're
Other
not
than that,
enchanted. They're not enchanted daggers.
They have normal damage. Other than that, they're not like
Yeah.
special.
Okay.
All right, can we go in that room? I
I
guess?
want to investigate the lever. What is
He
it?
didn't have any money or anything on
I
it?
will
Nothing?
take those daggers.
He has his armor is breastplate, dwarven sized breastplate.
Ooh.
Breastplate?
Ooh.
Is it? I forget. Is that the one I can have that wouldn't affect stealth?
I don't believe so, but maybe.
If it's just regular armor contains, although it leaves like armor, although it leaves armor relatively unprotected, provides your wearer's vital organs while leaving around unencumbered. So yeah, you do not get disadvantage
Okay.
with that.
So you're
So
welcome to take that if you wish.
if nobody else is going to take that, I'm going to take that.
I'll take it.
So,
Doc, do you want that? You're dwarven
Yeah.
size also.
yeah, let me.
Yeah, you wouldn't have your stealth problem.
Yeah.
I currently have.
I think it grants you the same as the scale mail. Though,
It
doesn't it?
could grant me because it's 14 plus Dex modifier.
So for me, that would get me to 17 on an armor class without a shield, which, so yeah. And I currently have,
it'd just be 16 because it's max of 2. Sorry, Dex modifier max of 2 in parentheses.
oh, it is max of 2. You're right. So it would get me to 16 without the shield, which would be right now I'm 16 with a shield. So, but that's
Go ahead. I mean, it would not change my AC at all. It would just.
it would not, but you would not have disadvantage on stealth, correct?
Might be better to both of you not have disadvantage before.
I was going to say it might be better to just let me roll with the shield at 16, and you can.
Okay, I'll
And you
take
can-
it. And
Yeah. And
You're
if
not
we
even
find it
attacking with a
later-
two-handed weapon, are you, right now?
What?
Said you're not even using a two-handed weapon, are you?
No, I'm using a short sword right now.
Right, so that
Yeah.
wouldn't change.
That's
So
what I mean.
would-
So right now,
if you-
with the shield and a short sword, I'm like I have 16 as.
but if you took it and still used a shield, then you'd be at 18 like me.
I would be at 18, but you, I don't know. I feel like stealth might. be
Yeah.
better.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Like, well,
I'll take it
I don't
for
know,
now.
we'll see.
Hopefully, I'll find something.
we can
later.
always switch if we decide.
We're level 2 right now. We got time.
Yeah, we
This
can
is
always
true.
switch it up later if we need to.
All right. So you got someone was saying they want to investigate the lever.
I wanted to investigate the lever. Sorry.
Okay.
12.
It is a lever. It's unmarked, but it is definitely it looks like it throws something heavy.
It does something if you pull it.
I would like to also investigate it if I can, just in case.
I would like to stumble away from these people as far as I can.
Natural 20.
I mean, there's no way you'd be able to tell what this lever does just by looking at it, but
Can I tell where it's connected to? Like, is there a mechanism inside the wall? Is it like a chain that's bare out in the open?
yeah, I'd say that if you manage to follow a chain that's hidden in the wall and it goes back towards the archways that enter.
So it's the best way to keep people from getting.
I
to
bet
the
it drops a portcullis down if I was to,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Maybe we should leave it here. I don't know if you can unactivate whatever you activate.
Let's not mess with it. So what do we? So there was a hallway to the left, and what?
That's it. There's just a 10-foot hallway to the left with an open door into another room where this guy came from.
Oh, that's
Where the dwarf came from.
I'll go
All right.
ahead and start heading in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
Okay.
Okay.
Find this lantern.
A stone-carved bed and desk occupy this drab room. Atop the desk are several shards of a dark crystal, as well as a crumpled-up piece of paper and a burlap sack draped over a glowing object that emits colored light that shifts from blue to green to
I
red.
think we found what we're looking for.
Can I Arcana check those shards?
Certainly.
I would like to as well.
Yeah, you're going to have to because I just did a 12.
Well, I got a 19.
Okay. With a 19, you recognize these as shards of chardalyn, Chardalyn. And despite its crystalline composition, it is malleable, making it an ideal raw material for those who can fashion items with the substance.
Yay! I'm taking both of the shards.
Okay.
Oh, 3.
What else was on the table?
The land,
The shards of dark crystal, a crumpled up piece of paper, a burlap sack covering a glowing object.
Let's read the piece of paper. Check
I
it
read
out.
the paper.
Is there anything on it?
Okay. It's written in Dwarvish.
I can read that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just undo the land.
I speak Dwarvish as does Doc, obviously. So
It
the dwarf.
says, brother, you will find me on the frozen ferry in East Haven. From this new base, the search for Chardalyn continues. Long may our father reign over this dark land. And it is signed Dearth.
What's the name?
Dearth, Durth.
Dearth, huh? Does this name ring a bell to any of us?
No, but it sounds like a lot of these dwarves are related as brothers.
Yeah.
And
And
know
where-
that
where-
it doesn't ring a bell to any of us.
What,
All right.
so
Can I keep the note with the shards? I'll just wrap them in the. I'll wrap the shards in the note and put it in my pouch.
And I uncovered the glowing thing, make sure it's the lantern.
It is a magic lantern.
What is it? Magic.
Well, I'll
All
cover
right.
it back up and tug it underneath.
Can I search the room some more? At least
Yep.
try. That's what, investigation? Ooh, natural 20.
Yeah, when you're looking through the room, in the bedroll, you find a purse containing 24 gold pieces and 17 silver pieces.
Nice.
That's not bad. We can
Do you
split
think
that
we
up
should take a
later.
rest here?
Yeah.
No, we kind of cleared everything out.
Yeah.
Did we finish the whole place?
We don't know that for sure, but
Oh,
I mean-
well, it's that middle hallway, right?
You
there's
have
definitely a hallway
you have gone through every
room
room that
that we found.
that you could see. So
Yeah.
unless there's like a secret passage or something somewhere.
Can we pull the lever, close
No.
the curtains, go in the
No.
room, and take a nap?
Don't touch things.
We may not be able to raise it back up.
You already died once today. Don't be touching
what I
things
need
you
to
don't
find
know what they
out.
do.
Yo,
Just say-
hey, I need to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know there's
over
plenty.
here.
Look, there's a bed right there. Sleep
Hey,
there.
I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna hit the lever. I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit
Don't
that.
touch.
Don't hit the
You
lever.
don't know what it does. Don't touch. Hands to
you-
yourself. Hands
I-
to yourself. I'm watching you.
I thought the little guy said it was gonna. It was like the
Nobody
Did you
knows what it
take this?
does. It's in the
Nephew,
wall for crying out loud.
trust me.
thing.
went
Listen to
Scottish
the
there.
gnome.
The doors. The thing goes down. No, let's. I need.
Can I mage hand slap him?
Once you mage hand the lever,
No.
Yes.
I'm
Actually-
not touching the lever.
Yes. Hey, look at the hand. Look at the hand. To make it the pole go down the thing and see what happens.
I'm not doing any of the
While
sort.
while Dild and Tickles are arguing, I'd like to minor illusion over the lever that the wall's just covering it, like it's gone.
Look there. It must have been magical. It's gone. Can't find it.
Okay.
Disappeared.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I think you're just delirious and need some sleep. Look, there's a
I
bed.
need some
Take
sleep.
it.
I think it's so sleep.
Yes,
Alright.
kiss-
Sure you don't want to pull the lever?
No, don't touch
What
the
lever?
lever.
But
What
the
lever?
thing,
This is the lever isn't like it's only going to do something in the doorways.
yeah.
But-
It just look,
But
it sounds like it
I don't know that we need to really risk it.
So the guy's protected, no? Right? It goes down, nobody can get to him. He's over there by
You're
himself.
basing this on an assumption, and I don't like it.
Uh, What am I gonna do?
Don't assume.
I mean, the guy clearly was going to pull it to keep to like. So it couldn't have.
Yeah, but if
not gonna harm him.
if you think about it, there was only one person on one side. We're all on the other side of the thing, right?
If we get
So
stuck
if
in
the
here,
thing goes down, if the things goes down, then there's one guy over here and it's four other guys over there, right?
it's clearly something that would benefit him. How do you know it would benefit us?
Because now we're him.
How about we pull candles for it and we roll dice? Straight roll, D20. What do you say?
No,
Well,
hey,
it disappeared. I don't know why we're doing this. It
Yeah,
disappeared.
it's gone. There's no lever.
okay.
All right, so we're gonna try to rest before
Are
we
we
leave.
staying there for the night? Are we laying down?
I
I think
assume
it's
we go
time.
in the room and
Okay, close the door. Close the door. I got the bed. You guys talking too much. I got the bed. Yeah, I'm taking the stone bed.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
And you close yourselves in this room, and are you taking a short or a long rest?
I figured we'd try a long.
Try along, hopefully get a short.
Is there any elves in here that can stay awake, or are we all just nappers?
I'm only half elf.
Yeah, so this is the
Okay.
nap room.
And we will leave this
see
week.
what happens.
You all
while we're sleeping.
resting your heads in this very cramped room
Right.
and hoping for the best.
Yeah.
I hope everyone had a good time. I'm glad nobody died. And until next time, never turn your back on a spore man. Goodbye.
Oh, yeah,